Hallo, alle sammen, velkommen til Twin Mirror. Jeg ved ikke, hvad det er for et spil. Jeg har lige startet det op, men jeg tænkte bare, at vi lige prøve at gå ind og se, hvad det er for noget.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Karen.
Jeg kan ikke huske, hvad fanden det var. Det er lang tid, jeg har også læst om spillet, dengang jeg købte det. Så
Coming up after a short break,
lang tid
mental
siden.
health
Det er et
expert
stykke tid
Dr.
siden i hvert fald.
We'll discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Ja. Så vidt jeg husker, så er det noget, vi er på vej til vores hjemmeby. Med noget af den stil. Og det kan også godt være, at jeg tager helt fuldstændig fejl. Jeg kan slet ikke huske noget. Nå. Det skulle ikke svare på, eller? Jeg skal bare køre bil, altså. Kan ske snart noget. Jeg skal ikke sidde og kigge ud af vinduet. Nu må jeg undskylde. Jeg har ikke sovet i nat, så må I se den her video. Ej, det passer ikke. Fordi I kommer også til at se den her video næste uge. Never mind. Never mind.
Time to kill before the funeral.
Og for satan.
Might as well spend it here.
Funeral. Aha. Ja,
This
okay.
place was always one for decisions.
Så der.
Somewhere for things to fall
Noget
apart.
littering. Ja, okay. Man kan ikke løbe, eller hvad? Nej, okay. Ikke endnu i hvert fald. Der. Velkommen med show, we knew how generous we were. Jeps, det siger du ikke.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Undskyld. Okay. Så der sker ikke rigtig.
I came up here every chance I
Skal vi
could.
til nu?
One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Hvad vi skal lave? Det der. Inspect. Uff, okay. Det her skal vi lige sætte lidt op. Tror
I'm
jeg.
not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Det kan jeg ikke kunne sige noget om. Og kæft, det. Okay, det skal jeg alene have.
I remember spending
mus.
entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
Sensitivity, den skal jeg få lige op, kan jeg godt mærke.
My hometown. It
Det er
felt
altså
more
meget
imposing
godt,
in
når
my
du tager den
nightmares.
fra bunden musmåtter hele vejen op. Og den kører kun sådan dertil.
Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Ja, okay. Jeg skal lige ind. How to play det ser, var det bedre? Nej, det er ikke det samme. Ja, det bliver slet ikke træls i længden, ja. Egentlig så kører det også meget bedre. Because it's time to take better than a study really.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Jeps. Ikke? Men sådan det. Folk er nogle idioter, så.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Ja, sådan det. Jeg ved ikke, hvorfor man kunne gå hurtigt i hvert fald. Wildlife. Og S. Og ja,
These trails were great to
det
walk if
irriterer
you
mig,
wanted
det
to
her.
feel truly
Det går
alone.
virkelig langsomt. Der skulle jeg gøre det sådan 4-5 gange.
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
Ikke godt, at det pisse selv for dyret. Okay, jeg kan
Some
ikke
of
lide det
these
her spil, kan
species
jeg
are
sige.
endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Okay, det er ikke spil, jeg kan ikke lide styring på det her. Det kan man ikke ændre, eller hvad? Det var ikke der, jeg skulle ind. Jeg skulle måske lige der, ikke rigtigt. Controls. Controller, keybind. Nej. Det ikke.
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Og sådan det.
I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective.
Ja,
Until
det
that
gør
day.
ikke mere, eller? Until that day. Der er en, der faldt her, eller hvad? Ja. Hvad sker der nu? Trendmaver.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Jeg lå ikke lidt, at stod der. Pizza.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in
Okay.
here. Not even me.
Ja. Så lad os komme afsted. Hvad er det?
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Det virker også lidt svinsk. Ikke at tage den, når han ringer og spørger dig om sådan noget. At når han ringer og spørger om sådan noget, så ikke tage den bagefter. Kan jeg ikke få? Nej.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
Så det er det med ham, der var død. Og
I'm
så,
interested in
det
humans and their
Dan?
pieces.
Måske? I don't know.
What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
Nej. Jeg havde ikke særlig interesseret i dig i den tid. Det virker, det var meget kedeligt. Og lidt svinsk.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... People around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Damn. Hvad er det her? Så. Er han død, eller hvad?
Come on, Anna. Look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it.
Hvad? Nix.
Sam.
Jeg er ikke interesseret, du.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
Hun siger nej.
I'm Down on one knee? A ring? What else would I be doing?
Siger nej.
You look like I just ran over your grandma.
Damn.
Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
I need money. Det ved altså, hvad hun tænker.
You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Hun opførte sig mistænkeligt. Hun vil ikke have nogen ring, fordi så vil folk tro, hun er gift.
We weren't happy.
Hun ikke får flere penge, hvor de alle de
She
andre
was the
mennesker
one
hun
brave
er
enough
sammen
to
med.
face that.
Eller hvad? I don't know.
Lost in
Don't
my
care.
head again. How much time did I miss?
Du mistede begravelsen. Nå, vi skal tilbage til bilen nu. Jeg skal fandme ikke i. Det turned to a car. Ja, okay. Jeg ved godt, det var noget lidt mere spændende, vi kunne læse om. Men ja, okay.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
Altså, jeg vil nok sige, du skulle måske være kommet. Er du still
Sorry,
coming?
Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Det. Det er umiddelbart mig selv, men hvem er det? Det er derfor, det hedder Twin Mirror, fordi det var Mirror Me. I don't know. I don't know. Is it coming? Are we gonna make it? Nick won't care. I'm almost there. Stuck. Okay, do it.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Jeg siger, vi skal komme. Det går, at vi har nogen. Nu ved jeg ikke helt præcis, hvad der skete med dem. Så ud fra hvad jeg ved, så det kan godt være, at han har været lidt et røvhul. Ham her. Men jeg synes lige, at han skal komme til begravelsen. Hvis de gerne vil have, han kommer. Han kan altid køre væk igen bagefter. Og så aldrig komme igen. Altså. Way back home completed. No. Minor Havens Park. Det ved ikke noget det. Jeg kom ud af bilen, altså. Hvem er det? John Bob. Next daughter. Ah. Det er hende, jeg er godfader for. Ja, hvad?
Really? You actually came?
Ja, og nu vil jeg jo
Been a
ikke komme.
while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
Det er godt nok, jeg ikke hører det her. Hvad? Jeg vil gerne have byttet om lige nu. Det er min bil. Jeg skal sidde bag rattet. Nej, det har ikke noget at gøre med, at det er en
So-
kvinde.
You left.
Yes.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Jeps, det gjorde jeg. Let's talk about this. Let me explain. I'm sorry, Reiner.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave.
Ja, jeg siger så meget.
You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something. Especially after,
Ja, jeg er ligeglad.
you know, after my dad.
Ja,
I don't know what to say to that.
og det skulle ikke til noget
Right.
valg. Er vi
I
done nu?
wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone.
Hun er så sur.
I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest.
Jeg siger altid sandheden. Så hvis jeg siger, at du skal gå ud med min bil lige nu, gå op på dit værelse og blive der. Og så
I
kører jeg
wanted
væk
to talk
igen.
to you about what happened to Dad.
Er han død? Who
It doesn't make
cares?
sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something.
Hvad fanden er ham
Where
der?
does that lead?
Hvad er han?
What if it leads to the truth? That could
Så
change everything.
snakker du bare højt til ham.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
Hvem er ham
This
der?
is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Promise to leak. Keep her out of it. Altså det vil jeg jo sige. Keep her out of it. Ej, skal man bruge enter? Keep her out of it.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug. But sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
Gjorde du ikke det? Og jeg skulle have sagt, at jeg nok skulle, fordi nu gør hun jo noget dumt og gør det selv. Og det tænker jeg ikke over. Det tænker jeg jo ikke over. Og jeg tror, det har fået... Jeg ved ikke, om hun kan dø. Men hvis hun kan, så er jeg nok godt lige få slået hende ihjel. Hvad var det for en Martin, der var der? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't know. Yes, let's come and go now. Na. Så for satan. Katie's car. Older than her daughter. Det... Hvad er der galt i det? Der har været mange, der har biler
I'll talk to
ældre.
Walter. I'll have to sooner or
Åh,
later.
det går hurtigt nu. Er det Walter, det der?
Same old town, same old bar.
Jeps.
The more things change.
Ja, det er det Walter.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years?
Ja, det er det jo
Regardless,
nok.
I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the
Fint.
circumstances were different. In times
Fint
like
nok.
these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
Fint nok. Kom her, Martin. Det er godt.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
Ja?
No, why?
Nå,
No reason.
hvad har vi ikke?
If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Mærkeligt. Ja, okay. Så der er ikke mere herude. Det tror jeg ikke. Vi går bare ind. Vi går glip af noget, så går vi glip af noget, og gør vi ikke, så gør vi.
I'm not ready for this.
Nej, vi er not ready, så derfor går vi ind.
Here we go.
Jeps. Det er alt sammen syge på, at jeg kommer, eller hvad? Undtagen dem, der allerede er der. I don't know. Kender jeg nogen af de her mennesker? Kender selvfølgelig nok dem alle sammen.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Der for satan.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? Because if you aren't, well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
A stupid ass bitch. Bare, siden du ikke kontrollerer
Come
sig.
on, it ain't worth it.
Du kunne mindst lige sætte
Making
den
friends
tilbage.
already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Det er ikke min skyld, folk ikke lide.
I'm
Ja,
only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
jeps. Jeg ligner en, der var gerne vil hjem.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Jeg skulle tage min mand, bare stod bare som en lige en, der bare gerne, han vil bare gerne væk, han vil bare gerne hjem.
Doesn't really belong here anymore.
Han ligner, der var træt af at være her allerede. Nå. Er du træt? Har du taget piller for sove, eller hvad? Det er Walter.
Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
Ja. Gør han nu også det?
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Det er nok lidt trist, tror jeg. Jeg vil prøve at snakke med Walter. Vi er enige, at jeg skal sætte et billede. Attend the wake, homemade. Jeg godt kan snakke med Walter.
So, I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us. Join us.
Det er jo noget,
How
du.
was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came. Most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes.
Ja.
I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years. My best reporter. What do you even say about him?
He loved people, sharing things, having fun together. Take video games. He didn't even care if it was some cooking game or shooting game or what, as long as we were playing together.
I always prefer my games analog. Chess, go?
Ja,
You two
men
did
du
seem
ligner altså
fond
også
of
sådan
it, though.
en gammel
It's the
mand.
small things. Like he always kept his window down.
De snakker lidt om nogle
Said
lidt
cars made
ligegyldige
him
ting.
claustrophobic.
Eller er det bare
That's
mig?
how he stays with us. The little
Det er fordi, jeg har været til
details.
mange begravelser.
I
Men
remember
ikke
the
min
bar
begravelse,
bets
jeg har
about
været til
that
sådan noget med sådan
safe
noget her.
spot in Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
Let's be honest.
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days. They just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need someone to pull you out of your rut.
Okay.
Oh, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Så.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd.
Jamen, det er jo...
Young
Jeg har lige
Nicholas.
hørt han...
A careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say.
Ah,
Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial. Especially from you.
I'll keep that in mind.
See that you do, my boy.
Jamen,
See
jeg
that
skulle tænke
you
på...
do.
Jeg har jo ikke været her. Mens det er jo... Forstår du nok, at de vil ikke, nok ikke vil høre det fra mig.
Guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up.
Hvad? Har jeg lukket minen?
Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I've missed that.
Jamen, det har du.
Old-timers in general
Jeg skal
already
fandme ikke
don't like
snakke
me,
med jer.
and the article just made it worse.
Jeg skal fandme ikke snakke med jer. I er nogle røvbananer. Hvad er I for nogen?
That's where Nick and I sat every
Huh.
time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Ja, det er godt dog. Tara.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Sammy?
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning.
Uh,
And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
no.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
Åh, for satan.
Oh, you read it. What do you
So-
think?
Of the
Så
writing?
hørte det.
Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew.
Nu skal du holde op. Jeg har spurgt
but
bare,
you
så du
still
kan give mig
need to
din.
take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam,
Altid den nye
But for
guy.
now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Det er altid den nye guy. Der er noget at gøre med tingene. Journey updated. Det er selvfølgelig nok ikke en journey, ja. I don't care. Undskyld. Pool. Nå, vi skal snakke med Katie. Eller hvad? Har vi overhovedet et billede?
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Så ham skal vi nok ikke spørge om døden.
Sam, you actually came.
Wow.
You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
I'll do my
Hard to
best.
make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
Jeg må spille ved skurk.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Altså, jo færre mennesker, der ved, at jeg kigger ind til det her, jo bedre. Mine Palace. Skulle se nogle flere minder. Ja. Jeg tror, vi har set, der står en spillemaskine der, altså. Remember?
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
Damn.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Nej, det er vi heller ikke mere.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well,
Ja, det...
it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
Ja,
That's kind of the
hun var
point. I'll
pænt
talk
glad.
to her about
Men
it
det,
when
der
I
skete
show
jo
her
nok
the
før,
ring.
det tror jeg.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Ja, det er sgu dem, jeg gerne vil have, jo.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
Store fyr, du.
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
Det er jo sgu noget at sige.
Happier times.
Ja.
We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
Det er godt, dog.
Bug was so small back then.
Buck.
Those two were a great team.
Jeg kaldte det for Buck. Altså.
He was more her best friend than a dad.
Den kan man ikke være bag, men jeg tror godt
I
for
wonder
bag
who
det.
took that picture.
Ja, jeg tror jeg vil give alle billeder.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Åh, for satan. Hvad med det?
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I
Ja, det er det.
and I
Det har jeg
thought he
set
was
nu.
a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
Åh, for satan.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you've been.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much.
Sådan det er jo.
But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick.
Mega.
A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Er hun her? Jeps. Tænkte jeg nok. Nej. Ja, kunne blive færdig med at synge nu. Tak. Jo, det går hurtigt.
As time draws near, my dearest dear,
Selv jeg synger bedre end det der.
when you and I
Det passer ikke, men
must
det lyder faktisk særlig godt.
how little
Det lyder fandme så godt, at YouTube nu siger, du skal fjerne det her musik, ellers så må du også lægge videoen op.
and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but
altså.
I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's truth. I wish that you were staying here.
Er du færdig? Yes, man. Så klapper vi. Ikke fordi det var godt, men fordi hun endelig er færdig at gå ned ad den scene. Alle ved det derfor, at det klapper, når noget musik er færdig for et koncert med. Klappe, klappe, kage. Jeg tændte den jo ikke. Men ikke det, vi er i gang med.
There was no love lost between Kathy
Nå,
and
det
Nick
skal bare det
since their
samme.
divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Ja, det har du sagt det engang. Det er bare sådan, du måske siger noget andet. Når vi skal snakke med Anna. Hvad fanden er det, der foregår her?
But no more than 3,000 milligrams a day.
I thought it was 4,000.
Hvad fanden er det, der foregår her?
That's what crooked pharmacists want you to do.
Skal du lige se, hvad hende er hun ved?
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
Hun lyder som en snakker over sig. Det kan være ikke for en til
So
at sige noget.
tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They
Hvad
think
for
he
nogle
didn't
details?
die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's alright.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates
Jeg skulle
you.
den tage ud, bare du
I
siger det.
don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not
Damn.
the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me.
Damn.
I don't hate
Hun
you.
siger det bare som det er, mand.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Nå, du kan ikke lige spørge hende omkring. Nej, okay. Jeg tror også, det har med at hook, han har noget med det
Pretty
her.
courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things.
Altså, det er altid den nye guy jo. Men det er nok også det, de får mig til at tro.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
Hvem fanden er det? Så.
Nick and I spent so much money on this
Åh,
machine.
jeg har fået hække nu. Memory lanes.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
Så, flere minder. Han står med... det han stod med hånden. Var det ringen, eller var det et kamera? Eller ikke noget. Find ud af nu. Det er måske et glas. Ups. Ja. Det var godt nok spændende mænd, vi havde her. Altså, hvis de bare skal danse, kan vi så ikke springe det over? Hvis det er bare dans uden snak. Ja, okay. Er der flere minder, end vi lige snakker om hende her? Det du havde ikke noget minde, vel? Nej. Jeg tror ikke, der er mere nu. Skal vi se, hvad hende her Anna hun ved. Med Anna.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She
Ja,
hasn't
det er
changed a
nok.
bit.
Jeg kan ikke huske de forskellige navn, så det må det skyldes jeg. Se hvad hun vil.
Anna?
Sam!
Ja, altså nu bare. Hun vil jo ikke have lavet at gå alligevel, så.
I've missed you. Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds. The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers.
Ja, det siger du ikke.
And long memories.
But most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5 if the Lord has a
Ja,
sense
men
of
det ændrer jo
humor.
ikke på, at de giver mig skylden,
It
vel?
was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Er du sikker?
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared. Mad. You were easy to blame. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous.
Åh, nå.
He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of
Og
heaven.
nu opklarer det her mor
As he
noget.
used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Jeg ved ikke, hvem man er. Can you imagine?
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Så er han sgu da ikke min bedste ven, når han gør sådan noget, mand.
I guess they are.
Fence before hose, ikke det, man
But
siger?
this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been
Ja,
laid on
men
top of
jeg
me
er
and
ude
I'm
af byen
still
her lidt med, så.
carrying him.
Det kan jeg altså ikke spørge hende om.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone.
Det er nok
Smart.
ikke lige.
Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's
Jeg
just
ved ikke, hvem det han er dog.
things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, throw away. I don't even know.
Jeg er færdig.
Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone.
Jamen,
I
jeg
played
kan have
that
set noget.
stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Jeg er ikke i byen der.
Maybe.
Jeg er allerede kørt væk.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Det var sjovt i lige måde. Du har lige fortalt mig, at du gav væk for mig for sammen med min bedste ven.
Have a round with me.
Hvorfor med
I
noget
need a
ven,
drink
mand?
or two. Or three. And then I'll go.
Jeg er vanvittigt skrevet, mand.
Dennis, bitter and jaded. He's even worse than the last time we spoke.
Skal man snakke med ham igen?
People leave you or they die.
Ja,
That's
det
the
er
only
godt dog.
way anything ends.
Nå, hvad ved du?
Walter can be overwhelming at times.
Ja, det har
He
du
means
fortalt
well.
mig. Jeg troede, det var noget andet, der kom nu.
It does look tempting.
Det gør det faktisk. Og derfor skal vi have noget.
Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round.
Nå.
Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Ja.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
Nej, det gav ikke nogen mening.
You two were close though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
Huskede ingenting. He was a good dad, mostly.
He was always good with Joan. Though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters.
Yeah.
The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his
Okay.
with virtue warmed. Few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none,
And lived in Blitz.
he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know
So-
Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Oh, it's a good choice.
Så når du siger hver gang,
Sorry
der
about that,
bliver...
Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still,
Yep.
I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Kathy seems haunted. Spread overly thin. And I saw Joan storming off. Kathy has a lot to deal with. Now more than ever. And who could prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Ja, det vil jeg ikke
The
kunne.
qualities
Altså,
in a
kan vi
good
snakke
man,
om den
that
bil
one
og væk
deserves
herfra?
to be at the
Altså,
top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes. And drinking.
toast. Why
To
not?
Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Here, here.
Han virker sådan... Også bare... hvad hedder det? Hvad fanden det hedder? Voice acting er også bare sådan... Uden emotions for det meste, synes jeg. Indtil videre i hvert fald. Ikke fordi jeg går meget op i voice acting, men... Prøver du at få mig stiv? Altså, jeg når kun lige færdig, så er du allerede en klar. Nej, de er stadig ikke bagved der.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding.
Hvem er du?
Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped. Just shut up.
Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back.
Har jeg nu også det?
It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh? Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back. I couldn't let you miss this. You just showed up.
Jeg ved ikke engang, hvem
You
det er.
can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions.
Er det
fitting
fantasiven?
in. That's progress. Fuck the world.
Ja, for
Pointless
satan.
talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
We are gonna do something stupid, are we not? Sker der noget?
Checkout was at 9.
Åh, for satan.
We need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9?
Ja, det vil jeg også sige. Der er jeg jo ikke engang gået i seng endnu.
What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what?
Ja. Hvad er det?
I can't think straight. I need some water on my... Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Du er kun 15 minutter fra, altså. Hun fik det ud sådan, du var fucking lang, den flere timer fra. Jeg havde nogle piller.
Oh, my head.
Vi har selvfølgelig ikke
How many of
nogen.
these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
Ja, sådan det.
Just tossed on the floor. My mother would be proud.
Det gør jeg da også, det der. Altså, sådan er det bare på gulvet. Der er der ingen grund til at gøre andet. Se, der er nogle piller herinde.
Please let there be water.
Piller. Hvad der? Snack.
No food. I'll just throw it all up.
Nå. Der er noget bier.
No more beer. I need water.
Jamen, der er ikke vand.
Is that? No, that's not water. That is vodka.
Ja, det kan vi
the
bruge.
opposite of water.
Nå, så er der ikke noget vand.
Of course. At least it won't take me long to get my things.
Jeg vil bare gerne have noget vand. Skal der have en?
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
Du ligner sådan en... Ja, det ved jeg ikke engang. Nej, det var det sagde, vi havde indtil vi gik for 10 minutter. 5 minutter. Det kan jeg ikke huske.
I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Var det den, der lagde på gulvet? Så, nej, det var jacket. Ja, hvor lagde du din shirt hen?
Even sober, I'd never put my shirt back in the bag. If my jacket's here, my shirt can't be far.
Find din shirt hen? Altså, men i toilettet? Og det er også simpelthen spit... nej. Du har klart et eller andet, har du ikke? Det er ikke godt, det her.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Uh-oh. Prøver vi at huske på, hvad der skete, eller hvad? Så for satan. Når vi ikke kan huske noget, eller hvad? Hvad fanden er det der nu? Skal vi ind den der? Nej, vi skal undvige den der. Vi skal undvige den der. Okay.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus.
Ja, på samme måde skulle jeg ikke vidste, om man skulle løbe igennem dem, eller man skulle undvige dem. Det var ikke lige der stod undvige. Så for satan. Steady yourself. Ej. Seriøst.
Find the way to calm down.
Lad os spænde igennem, hvad der står steady yourself. Okay. Jeg tror, jeg har den nu. Prøv at vende igennem den her. Ja, okay. Jeg troede bare, det var noget, der stod tekst på. Og det måske også. Danger. Behind you. I'm a killer. Listen. Give it in. Kill time. Death. With death. Guilty. Run and hide. Take control. Ej! Hvad?
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Ja, men den der, det var ikke min far, for jeg ramte sgu da kanten, så det burde ikke have talt. Så. Kom nu, steady yourself. Jeg kan ikke se jo, altså. Der var alt for mange døre til man kunne se. Jeg skal finde steady yourself, skal jeg ikke? Jeg synes ikke, jeg kunne se sådan en. Take control. Jeg ved ikke, hvad der skete der.
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
Okay. Jeg ved ikke, om jeg klogede det rigtigt der. For jeg klogede ikke noget anderledes, end jeg klogede de andre gange, hvor jeg failede. Så. Nå, det der nu. Nå. Så er det mig, der gik ud af lyset.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Ja. Men almost det er bare ikke godt nok, jo.
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Need answers.
Det er det samme hele tiden.
Hide. It's never happened. Going on. Get far away. Don't think.
Der foregår her.
I can't. I've run from my problems long enough.
Den her.
If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Get far away. Don't think. Just go.
Nå, videre.
Far as fast as I can.
Nu har jeg slået dem alle sammen,
If
jo.
I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened.
Ah.
Get far away. Don't think. Hide. It's never happened.
Hvad?
Going on.
Var det ikke den?
If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened.
Jeg kunne ikke få lov til at løbe, det var det.
Yes,
Okay.
answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
Så jeg ved ikke, om det tager den sig. Jeg synes bare, jeg havde taget den her før, hvor den ikke gad at lade mig gå ind.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
Jamen, hvad fanden vil du også, jeg skal gøre? I was safe now.
There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Sådan det. Du. It was taking me home
The
down
more
there.
things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Det finder vi ud af i næste episode. Jeg håber, I nødt med i episode 1 af, hvad det hed? Twin Mirror. Så vi ses bare næste episode. Hej hej.